block is basically a flying geese block. I've done a couple of prototypes here and decided which sort I like, which is the smaller one. So there's going to be 4 of them to make a block that size, and then there'll be 4 of these to make a 12.5 inch block. What I've done is cut out 8 3.5 inch by 2 inch strips, 4 different colourways, and there's 8 in each pile, so that's 3.5 inches by 2 inches. I have also cut out 2 inch squares, which there is 16 there, 16 there, 16 there, and 16 there. So that's a total of 64, and that's what I will need for this square. So I'll take you over to the sewing machine now so you can see me do it. I don't know if you'll make this out. This is my working out. I knew what sizes I need, so I could work out how much of each that I needed. There are different ways of doing your flying geese, but I chose to do them this way. Now there's a high contrast between these, so that's what I'll do. You can press or finger press and get a line down the middle. As these are only small, you can wing it, or you can use some tape that gives you an idea of where to go. And you put one of your squares on one side, doesn't matter which side. Make sure it's fully lined up, and you won't get the full effect that you're looking for. Take a couple of stitches, make sure it's lined up, and stitch across. In this instance, I will show you how to do one, and then I'll do them all off camera. I think I need a new scrap bit. So, don't know if you'll make out the stitches on the back that go from one to the other. So now, get your scissors and just trim about 1/4 inch off, and you can fold that back. You can take it to your iron and press it at this moment. I am not. Get another one of your 2-inch squares and lay the other side. Make sure it's lined up, and you want to sew from the corner up. Same again, as you can see, there's the line, cut about 1/4 inch away from your sew line, and then peel it back, and that's one flying geese done. So, like I said, there are different ways of doing them, but I've chosen this way. So I'll go and finish these off now. I have done all of them, and I don't know if you can see this layout. I've got a layout by the side of me, and what I'm going to do is choose two colourways and sew them together like that. So that's what I'll be doing first, and I'll show you one of the best ways I've found doing these flying geese is when you're sewing them together, try and put on top the one where the point is, because you want to make sure that your needle goes exactly or just slightly the other side of where your sewing lines crossed, so you would get that point in. So I'll do that now, and then you can see what I mean. I have pressed all mine, and these will possibly need trimming up when I go to put them together, but I won't do it just yet. Right, that started off. Now, you won't make it out, but I can see where my stitching line from both of the corners that I put on, where they meet. So that's what you want to aim for, or just a hair's breadth the other side of it. That way you should get a good point. Let's have a see in mine. See, I'll hold it up, but I don't think you will make it out. It's there. So when you open it out and press it back, you have got a really good point. So, and the seams, I always press them up. That way it opens it out more to show your point. And you want to show that off. When you've taken the time and the effort to get a point like that, then you want to show it off. So I'll do all of them, so I've got them in groups of two. I have sewn them in twos, and see, my trick of making sure you get your point on works, and I've put them in the layout that I actually want them. So I'm now just going to sew the rows together. So I'll just pick up two. That's where I want them. I haven't trimmed them down to size. And just have a quick look at the size they're coming out at. Nearly 3.5 inches, which is about right. So I'll do a scant seam, but you haven't got to match anything up going across, and there isn't a point that you have to watch out for. So as you can see, there's my next block. It's worked out at more like 11.5 to 12 inches. Well, 11 3/4 to 12. So I may be doing different size blocks than I thought. Uh, we'll see. We'll see how the others turn out and trim down as much as I can, although I've missed points on this. But it looks quite nice. I'm quite pleased with that. There are the two blocks side by side. The Dresden I have just pinned to a piece of fabric because I'm not sure what I'm doing, and there's the one that we've done today, and it actually creates like pinwheels movements. I quite like that. Now I've got to think up of another block. Thank you. Bye.